20 years ago, a bunch of teenagers played a game of great and terrible power. There were no rules in early aughts America/Tokyo until a boy named Yugi discovered that he could abuse the system. Now, it is up to ShibuyaKaiba, Master Duel, more like Master Doo-Doo. I've spent $20. Shora.
Oh, what's wrong, Kaiba? Does your big bad dragon not like its big bad dragon ring?
And Calamity Carl.
Don't try to ruin me with your $30 haircut.
To revisit these past events using the Millennium Microphone and save the world from the Shadow Games, just as that bad Egyptian bitch did 5,020 years ago.
You two were like, oh, I spent $20, $30. I woke up and checked my bank account and saw that I had $170 left because I bought too many things in Master Trainer.
I woke up and I was overdrawn.
I made this funny face.
Yeah, that's
Jesus
fair.
fucking Christ, Carl.
Jesus Christ, bitch.
Was this for the sake of your train deck? Is that why you hurt yourself?
No. Kind of.
Then why?
I was just like, oh, it's only $30. It's fine. Forgetting that my car payment didn't come out yet.
Ooh.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Millennium Disaster. How are we doing tonight?
20 duel losing streak.
I got demoted. At the first possible rank you can get demoted. Because I decided to play funny Skull Servants when the OCG players were awake.
Somehow I haven't gotten demoted. I think if you surrender, you just don't get demoted, which is funny as fuck.
That's insane, and I should start using that tech, actually. But the first rank you can possibly get demoted is from Gold 4 down to Gold 5. You can't go lower than that. That is where I'm still at.
Oh, well, no, actually, I am Gold 5, so that's why I didn't get demoted.
Yeah, you physically can't get demoted when you're at Gold 5. It's only when you're above it that you can go back down.
That stinks.
I just want to get through this shit.
So, as you can tell, we have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel recently. It's
What a bad game.
It sucks.
It's fun, I wouldn't recommend. Is my stance on it at this point.
I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Please don't play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah!
It costs too much to build a good, competent deck if you ever want to touch anything off meta.
Unless you're incredibly lucky and pull a bunch of ultra rares.
Like that one dude who pulled fucking... Like that one dude who pulled fucking Obelisk, Slifer, and Ra in the same pack.
Out of the same pack. Yeah. It's wild. That
I will dismantle God!
that meme is also really good. Yeah, Master Duel's had some peak memes. I've also had a couple really funny plays just running my non-meta Gaia deck that actually has combos. And last night, when I tried to run it to get back up and ranked, I bricked for the first time in like 30 duels with it. Let's fucking go. I hate it.
Bricked for the first time. I've bricked 20 fucking times because Exodia decks are just so unreliable, but I just want to win with Exodia.
No, I get you. I absolutely get you. I tried cutting that Gaia deck down to exactly 40 cards so I could optimize it and not brick, and I still managed to draw like the worst possible first turn hand. It's insane.
Ah, beans. I gotta dismantle more SRs. I don't have enough SR fucking currency. I don't want to buy packs. Please go subscribe to the Patreon so we can buy more cards.
Hey,
Nah.
Hey, Shora.
I mean, yeah, but no.
Patreon payout very soon.
I know. Hey, Shibuya. The Patreon payout is probably gonna hit the same time that my tax refund does.
Oh no. You're gonna make a lot of bad decisions.
That's gonna be like $900, yeah.
I need my taxes real bad.
Yeah, I hate taxes. I hate that my birthday is like usually the tax deadline. This is
What do
the
you
curse
mean?
of being an April baby.
I love taxes. I get money back.
Okay, but doing your taxes is a fucking eldritch nightmare ritual.
I use what the fuck do I use? I use something. I think it's Credit Karma.
I use a guy that my family uses. That's what I use.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just use fucking Credit Karma for taxes.
I just use TurboTax.
Yeah, TurboTax and Credit Karma are like really good for doing taxes.
I will say TurboTax is a little bit annoying because certain functions you can't do unless you pay a little bit more, which sucks. But when all of my income was just a single W-2 and a whole lot of hobby income, you know, it's funny. I still don't know when a hobby income stops being hobby income and starts being a business. It's fucking stupid.
I think there's a certain amount threshold where that happens. I just forget it off the top of my head.
Yeah, they don't tell you that. So if the IRS comes fucking about to kill me sometime soon, I guess I'm gonna die.
No, the American tax system is fucking awful.
Yeah. The entire American system's awful.
America's awful.
Between the Halloween stream and just general commissions over the course of a full year, I managed to make like $3,000. Which isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things. When other people are making $12,000 a year and barely getting by. So, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, welcome to Millennium Microphone. I promise we're not this depressing.
Welcome to the Millennium Tax Return. Ah!
Let me tell you, if I could get like $12 million by running over a child with a fucking trolley, I would do it in a heartbeat. That child would not know what fucking hit him.
The trolley problem would become the trolley answer.
Yes. The trolley solution. Run over these people for money. Easy.
I considered saying that, but then...
Squid Games.
Squid Games! God, we're so stupid.
Oh, what do we talk about, Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes, we are. Hey, can we give, just because I think it'd be funny, one-word reviews of Master Duel? Like...
Nightmare.
Pain is mine.
Predatory.
Correct, it's a gotcha. Yeah. Alright, that's our official formal review of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Please don't ask us again.
Hey, Konami. I'm not going to use 90% of your fucking structure decks. Let me dismantle them.
Yeah, really. Hey
Konami. Your legacy packs are dog shit except for when it's a UR, which I still haven't gotten after like 50 of them. No, actually more than 50 because PS Plus gives you 50 naturally. But I still haven't gotten a UR after 50 plus pulls, and the only one I want to keep is Santa Claus and maybe Summon Skull. Let me dismantle the fucking legacy cards.
Like, for real.
I pulled a UR from one of those packs.
What was it?
It was the Summon Skull and Red Eyes fusion.
Yo, that's actually not bad then.
And I was like, that's really cool. I'm never going to use it. Let me dismantle. Oh.
Yeah, they don't let you dismantle any of those, and it's fucked up and evil.
Fucking vile dog shit company.
Yeah.
Speaking of vile dog shit companies, Shibuya, what does the Pot of Greed say about Schroeder Court?
Well, funny you mentioned because the Pot of Greed is busy bathing in money after collecting his Master Duel royalty appearance fee. Because I'm still working to get that level 100 Battle Pass Pot of Greed, mate. Which, fun fact, has a Spirit of the Pot inside of it that hangs around.
That's really good.
It's so good.
Watch next season's end up being Jar of Greed, and I'm gonna clap.
Shout out to Misha Butt, because they posted the image on Twitter that made me go, why is there a pot Furby inside? And once I saw that, our good friend Ars Orion had to like look up why this is, and then found out that there was a card called Spirit of the Pot of Greed that you know hasn't really been relevant since Pot of Greed was banned.
Yep.
It's fucking nuts.
There's a lot of cards that revolve around Pot of Greed that can no longer be used because it's banned.
Hey, where's the avatar of the pot, mate? Konami, stop being cowards.
Give me the buff pot, man.
Give me the big buff pot, man. For those of you who don't know Avatar of the Pot, hold on, I will pull it up.
He frightens me. I'm sorry, I could never be him, Dad.
Spirit of the Pot is fucking amazing.
It's one of the best cards they ever made.
It's one of the best cards.
I just found a card that could actually work for a Go Second Exodia.
Ooh.
Potentially anyway. It's it would work in tandem with Max C because it's share ride or shared ride. For the rest of this turn, each time a card is added to the main deck or graveyard to your opponent's hand, except by drawing them, you immediately draw one card.
That's not bad. Yeah, and you should be running Max C, because you're in Master Duel, where everyone's going to special summon everything to do Xyz or Links or Pendulums turn 1.
Yeah.
The problem is Max C is like, hard to craft, but...
I still gotta find some sort of fucking meta goddamn deck that works for me, because, like, I like my Fluffle OTK deck, but I want something a little more consistent with actual negation, so that when my opponent tries to tell me no, I can tell them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, my Skull Servant deck, ours actually helped me build it, and then half of it runs off of Shadal's, which is good because then that sets me up to make an actual Shadal meta deck in the future, because Shadals are really fucking good right now, apparently. I still don't know how they actually work as a main deck, but for now I at least have all of the Shadals that go to the grave when I do Grasslick Screener, so I can pop a 7-chain consistently.
If you're on a try-hard deck, I fucking hate you and I want you to die.
I'm only gonna do it for ranked, motherfucker.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm making a general statement to anyone who plays fucking Tri-Brigade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or Drytrons.
The game also really did just tell me what my 3 main archetypes are gonna be. Because it gave me a copy of Mask Change in that nice prismatic, like, crystalline rare thing. Which is good for heroes. So I was like, shit, I guess I'm making a hero deck. And then it also gave me the same rarity for Toon World. Or Toon Kingdom, I should say. Not Toon World.
Nice.
And then it gave me the same rarity for Fright for Patchwork.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. I've only pulled one of those crystal rares ever, and it was a card I couldn't give less of a shit about.
Yeah, the game was really like, hey, guess what? You're playing these. And it's very funny to me.
You know, if you break those down into materials, you get enough for exactly one, like, SR or UR, depending on the rarity of the card itself.
Yeah, but why would I do that when I want to keep those cards?
No, if they're actually genuinely archetypes that you like, that's entirely fair. I'm just saying that if you ever pull a prismatic and you don't ever plan on running the archetype that prismatic is from, if you break it down into materials, you get enough to craft an entirely different card off of that one. It's nuts.
It's great.
Anyway, Pot Agreed has this to say about these episodes because we got off track.
Yeah.
So how did you guys feel about it? He's blowing raspberries at it because it sucked shit.
Did you eat too much Taco Bell, buddy?
No, he's just eating money.
Oh man, I wish I could eat money. Gives me indigestion. These episodes suck. I hate this arc.
Yeah, I'm glad it's over. I'm glad we no longer have to think about it after this.
This is the worst arc in all of Yu-Gi-Oh!
These episodes were ultimately fine. Y'all are just cowards.
It's not the worst arc in Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's in bottom 3 for sure.
It doesn't stick around long enough to be insulting.
It's around long enough to make me hate it, is the problem. It's only slightly more charming in the sub. And even then, it can't save itself.
Hmm.
Ultimately, it's filler. And it's bad filler that shouldn't exist.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with episode 194.
Oh, I see why this field spell's good for an Exodia deck. Magical Citadel of Endymion basically makes it where if you're going to activate an effect by removing spell counters, you can remove spell counters from it instead, meaning you can double your fucking Royal Magical Library draw.
That's really good.
That's incredibly strong. Anyway, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh!
For those about to duel, we salute you. Eat shit.
It's me, that character.
Chemo's good. Chemo is the one thing that's just consistently I'm okay with, because he's a funny guy.
Yeah, but I just heard that and I was like, oh, come on, dude.
It's funny.
I just love Kaiba dropping down on his fucking ladder going, "Stop the count! The election was rigged!"
Please, don't do this.
Much like Tommy Pickles said Kaiba was at the insurrection.
We're gonna save democracy, Mokuba!
I'm begging you not to keep doing this. Sometimes you're right and I just don't want to admit it. This time you're not fucking right. This time you are fucking incorrect.
Mokuba, this ape NFT is gonna get you through college.
No, it's a Blue Eyes NFT. He would only ever give one to Mokuba because he's a fucking good big brother. And that, other than that...
Get out of my tournament and take your bad hair with you.
So good.
Kaiba's really good at shit talk. I love it.
Hey, can I just say how much I hate that every filler arc has revolved around Kaiba and some familial Kaiba drama? Literally all of them!
Yep. Don't worry, I wrote that down later on.
Kaiba is the reason for all bad Yu-Gi-Oh filler, and I hate it because I actually like Kaiba because he's the fucking shonen rival.
Your dad was an asshole, so I hate you. His adopted son who hates his asshole dad. It's like, yeah, tired of it every time.
Mm-hmm.
Sins of the father and all that.
More like sins of the shitter. Oh, Lamau got him. Ooh.
What's wrong here, Kaiba? Are you afraid that I'll crush you if you try to duel me? So you have to throw me out of your tournament? I'm throwing you out because I don't like you.
So good. So good.
It's like, goddamn.
Yeah. In case I don't use it for my intro quote, my second note of this episode's dub was just, why is every important gamer in this universe a fucking freak? And then I backpedaled and went, okay, actually, no. I know how gamers are in real life.
Yep.
This is perfectly reasonable, and I fucking despise it.
I feel like Siegfried's accent started deteriorating.
It's always been bad. You just have to accept that.
It's been bad, but like this episode specifically, it started like crumbling a bit before he could like he stumbled.
Carl.
And then got back up and was like, I'm back to this. It's like,
Carl,
oh, no.
we're gonna get to the worst accent in these episodes. In
I know.
2 or 3
Trust
episodes.
me, I know.
It's gonna be the best one.
But it's because he's trying to like talk normally and not loud. So he's like, if I win, I get to stay. And I'm like, all right, fucking Bane.
See, I can't even say I hate this episode because anytime Kaiba gets to duel, we get more of Kaiba being smarmy as shit.
No, I know. It's unfortunate that every time Kaiba duels, it's raw as fuck.
Duel owns. It's great.
Oh, Kaiba, you're trying to kick me out? Yes, because you entered under a false name. You broke the rules. Oh, but you know, that's not that bad. It's not like I stabbed somebody today or anything.
Unrelated, please don't check any of the closets here.
Why would you even bring that up? No one even thought you did stab someone. Exactly, I'm saying I didn't.
Then you hear a guy at the very back of the stadium going, "Hey! That guy stabbed me!"
That's the guy! That's the motherfucker who stabbed me!
That wasn't me. I didn't stab him. That was another man.
He doesn't say anything. He pulls out a fucking gun and shoots the guy. Anyway, remember me, Kaiba? Did you just shoot that guy? God damn. That's metal.
Well, of course I shot him here, Kaiba. I'm rich.
I could get away with it.
You know what? Respect.
Shit, why didn't I think of that?
You're telling me I could have been killing people this whole time?
And then the ghost of Gozaburo just starts screaming off in the
Yes,
distance.
son, do it.
Yes.
I take it back. I'm not gonna.
No.
The ghost of Gozaburo, Kaiba sitting behind Kaiba, just like,
Yes.
Every time you use that sound, I'm so glad the Millennium Mic caused it to come into existence. It's such a strong fucking clip. I love it so much.
Now, Herr Kaiba, let me introduce you to my new dual archetype, AR-15.
AR-15? Burger King food lettuce.
That's not how it goes.
The last thing you want in your dual monster's duel is somebody else's foot fungus.
The last thing you want in your dual monster dual smoking.
No, we're gonna get to the dual smoking. I have a very good bit with the dual smoking later.
Boy.
Don't fucking worry.
I love watching old Yu-Gi-Oh because Kaiba just like stares at fucking Siegfried like, you summoned more than one monster in a turn. And I'm like, oh man, dude, you don't know the fucking half of it. You don't know shit, Kaiba. The state of modern Yu-Gi-Oh is very dire. Also, just having a fucking card to just skip Kaiba's entire turn.
Yeah. I wrote down, man, this card bullshit sucks. I hate watching when they skip turns like it's fucking Uno.
Also, if Clone Dragon was real, it'd be good for Xyz decks.
Yes, actually.
Actually, yeah, it would be really good.
As long as it copies everything about him.
Yeah, that'd be absurdly good for an Exceeds deck, as long as you can get it out reliably.
Yeah.
They would probably, like, maybe limit it to 2. I can't really see them forbidding it, so you could just run 2 in the deck, theoretically.
I can see it being limited to 1 or 2. I also love Siegfried always jumping the gun. End this duel, he says, doing the first hit of the game for like 1800 damage.
Yeah, it's really funny. You know what else is really funny? When they clearly spent all the budget making Siegfried look on model and no one else.
Yeah.
Look at these images. This is disgusting.
Yeah, there's a lot of shots where characters are just melting in this, and it's really funny. I can't wait till we get to like the 90% of shots where Kaiba just either has a hand too small or too big.
Yeah.
There's a couple Kaiba shots that I just didn't grab, because if I had done that, I would have been there for 10 years longer than I already was watching, and that would have sucked. So I just grabbed the one that looks so off model and like drawn by a yaoi artist who's doing a funny parody comic. Because that's the best way I can describe this Kaiba.
Now, you see, when we were watching Virtual World, no one was really melting and falling apart. And they were very good arcs.
Now, you see, when we were watching Virtual World, I still felt like I wanted to die after every episode and bad impression. So I don't know why you're saying this as if it makes it better.
Because it is.
Being on model does not make the story good.
I don't have a funny third bit. I just think that you guys are kind of wrong, and most Yu-Gi-Oh filler is kind of entertaining, no matter what.
I wouldn't say this one is.
Some of it can be. This stopped being entertaining as soon as the Grandpa Joey duel ended. Realistically, for me.
No, there's a part later on in this that I really liked.
In this one duel, yes, but like the duel itself is not worth it to get to this part.
Okay, there's 2 parts later on then, because there's the rest of the Kaiba duel, and then there's a funny bit that happens later.
Okay, fair enough.
Did y'all know that Taya Gardner's voice actress also voices Kirby?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
I find that fun.
It is very funny when you discover what the other... I was just saying it's really funny when you discover all the other roles that the 4Kids actors did, because you can go back and hear it in all of those fucking dubs, and it's wild. Like, I think she was also Amy Rose in Sonic X.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. 4Kids likes to reuse voice actors wherever they can.
Yep.
Kirby walks out on screen, he goes, "Payo, payo!" And it says, "I need more female friends" underneath in the subtitles.
Kill me right then and there.
Then he pulls out a cross, and Siegfried just melts.
It fucking evaporates like a fucking, what's his name, Mip from Smiling Friends.
It turns out that we're in a fucking terminal montage video. It's great.
God,
Smiling Friends was absurdly good.
No Duolingo, shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna learn a new language today, calm down.
Hoot hoot, it's time for you to
owl.
learn some French, bitch.
I have an idea for a new app. It's called the Duel Lingo. You get to learn all the dueling terms. I'll teach you how to duel, son.
All right, today's dueling word is brick.
You better get used to it.
The kid just goes, "What's that?" And then he gets hit in the face with like a hand that just is comprised of dog shit cards.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna
to a
say he
literal
gets-
brick.
I thought you were just gonna say, and then he gets hit with a brick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like
It got there eventually.
It's the bad opening hand taped to a brick, so it's both, and it's funnier. Like, he pulls the brick off. There's like a brick-shaped mark on his face, and then he pulls it, and it's like, "Wow, this hand sucks." Okay, I get it.
So let me explain to you how bad my bricks were last night. One hand I opened with the left arm of Exodia, 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons, and 2 cards of consonants.
Yeah.
I wanted to kill myself.
The thing with that setup is that you don't really want to draw into the monsters. So drawing into the monsters is super unfortunate.
I mean, drawing into 3 train connectors and 2 uninterrupted kaiju slumbers on your first turn, so your opponent goes second and then destroys you because you have nothing to play on the field is terrible.
Yeah, breaking with my Gaia deck sucks, because you draw a Soldier Gaia the Fierce Knight, which you're supposed to quick effect summon by tributing a fusion Gaia that you have on the field. You draw into 2 of the Cursed Dragons, which are 5 stars, that you can't special summon. You draw into 0 of the spells that you can use to get more Gaias in your hand to special summon, and then chain, and then combo. And then you draw into... What was it? What was the other one? Oh, one of the level 4 Gaias that you can't actually use for a fusion. And then next turn, you draw into another level 4 Gaia and just surrender because you fucking hate it here. Please end this. End my pain.
End this duel!
I love how there's a card unironically just called Magical Something.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Kaiba with the fucking soul absorption and XYZ dragon cannon play.
It's real good.
Very powerful. I almost said XC dragon because I saw XYZ together.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yu-Gi-Oh's fucking disgusting.
Yu-Gi-Oh's fucking insane. I'm going to say a thing that's gonna make a lot of people mad because I like MCU Tony Stark a lot. He's my favorite MCU hero. Fucking rip in peace, King. I miss you still. They do to Kaiba what they did to MCU Tony by retroactively giving him villains with bullshit motivations just because, quote, he did smart thing and apparently stole it even though he didn't actually steal it. Literally, Siegfried is the Quentin Beck of Yu-Gi-Oh! This is such dog shit.
Someone is salty about Far From Home.
Yes. To this day.
I thought that movie was good. I like Mysterio.
I thought
He's
that movie
my
was
favorite
good. I just hate that they did that to Tony Stark retroactively. The movie after he passed away.
I'm willing to fucking believe it, honest to God, because of course Tony's gonna make fucking enemies. That dude was an asshole to the people that worked for him. Mostly because the people who worked for him were assholes.
Yes, that means they deserved it. That means he should shut the fuck up and stop being a little bitch about it, Quentin Beck.
Hey,
Fucking bitch.
I'm gonna be honest.
That's just sort of how it works.
I adore that origin story for Mysterio a lot better than most of the normal ones because in the regular comics, he's just a dude who does magic. Not even real magic, performance magic, not Doctor Strange shit. We're talking birthday party shit.
Stage magic, yeah.
It's great.
No, I think
it's funny.
I think it was really smart of them to make Mysterio tech based and like even though I hate that he's a Tony Stark fucking Tony Stark fucked me or origin story, the way they pulled him off in that movie was still really fucking genuinely impressive and fun.
Yeah. Also, Mysterio shows up in the Spider-Man GameCube game, Spider-Man 2 GameCube game, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, because the fucking, like, Spider-Man 2 movie tie-in game is weirdly just fucking good because it expands on the fucking movie. Like, you get to meet Black Cat, you get to meet fucking Mysterio, I think you see Kurt Connors at one point before he turns into the Lizard.
Yo!
And, the levels with Mysterio in them, they're trippy as fuck because you go through an entire carnival sequence, but there's another point in one of the Spider-Man games where, I think it's the same game, where Mysterio is robbing a gas station. You walk in, and he suddenly has a, like, boss meter health bar that goes, like, 6 levels up. And then you punch him once and he dies.
That's incredible. It's the illusion of a difficult boss fight.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I've been staring at this picture of the avatar of the pot of greed, and I just realized he has a little camel toe action going on, and I'm terrified.
Yeah, dude's got a bulge. It's fucking wild.
That thing's going into his cooch.
Yes.
Sucked in like a vacuum.
Anime girls could never.
Women hate him. Men want him.
Women want me, men despise me, and it's the picture of the avatar of the pot. God, sometimes I really do love Yu-Gi-Oh! Just because it gives us crack-headed shit like Avatar of the Pot.
So Siegfried used his stupid fucking ring again, and I was like, alright Kaiba, just drop an MST on that ring. And then Siegfried was like, I'm going to use an MST to get rid of your soul absorption. And I was like, oh, that's not, no, Kaiba's supposed to play that card. What are you doing?
I clapped when he put the fucking ring on the dragon cannon. Mostly because he had made a fucking bad dragon comment earlier, and I was like, "Yo, putting a fucking cock ring on the fucking machine dragon."
Yo, the cock ring was on the dragon head. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not. What is the cock ring going to do for the sex toy? It's not going to stop anything. Well, I mean, unless it shoots.
It's why dragon head. It's the head of the thing.
Yeah, but like, unless it has a pump to excrete some fake samine, it ain't gonna do much. I mean, unless it like feels good. I don't know. I don't know how dildies work.
Hey, listen, I don't either. I don't either. I'm just making funny.
Well, you can definitely say that.
Yeah, I can, and I will.
Join us for Millennium Mic
yeah.
After Dark, where I explain sex to these two sexless nerds.
Hey, look, I don't fuck by choice.
I fucked watching Wreck-It Ralph.
You have said that before, yeah?
That is such a good story, but also Shibuya, I love what you just said, because the implication there, I don't fuck by choice. I fuck by right.
Oh, I thought you were gonna call her an incel.
No, I thought you were gonna call me a Volcel, and then I was gonna be like,
no, you can
word.
go so many different fucking layers of stupidity there. I don't fuck by choice. I fuck because I have to. I fuck.
I fuck to stay alive.
I fuck for responsibility.
I've been cursed by an evil witch to constantly fuck. I can't help it.
I think this is the episode preview. There's nothing here that's gonna be funnier than that.
Episode title: I don't fuck by choice.
No, because I think YouTube might suppress that.
Oh yeah.
Episode titles, I think it'll just come to me when we do our bits, because our bits are really fucking good. Otherwise, it'll just be episode, what is it, 35? 35. It'll just be Millennium Microphone episode 35. Yeah, Master Duel sucks.
No, Shibuya, I got the perfect episode title for you to fucking bounce off this joke.
Huh? ...
comes great responsibility.
God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. Also, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna try not to say No Way Home spoilers. I finally got to see it in a fucking theater. I was having a panic attack the entire time. Maskless motherfuckers were eating and fucking breathing in my space, but I loved it. I'm glad I got to see it in a theater before they took it out. That's my official stance. I will not say spoilers because I'm not a fucking asshole on the internet.
And because I still haven't seen it, I will block anyone who gives me spoilers on site.
Carl, after this, remind me about No Way Home, and I can hook you up with a little something. Anyway, yeah, my last note of this episode is just shit. This fucker went from his battle phase to main phase 2 and then MST'd. He's competent, and that's the end.
At some point, he had his horses that go to attack, and they started twitching in a really weird way, and I was like, "Oh, I hated that." Oh,
yeah,
I hated
the bad
that.
animation cycle.
Yeah,
it was terrible.
It's really funny because in the sub, especially, you get the badly animated horses in the episode, followed by the ending song, which features the pharaoh riding on a rotoscoped horse.
I didn't write a lot for this episode. I didn't write a lot for some of these episodes.
Yeah, some of them I just checked out fully. I'm looking through my sub notes. Yeah, the Schroders are Europe's #1 gaming corporation, specifically, which is goofy and funny and makes sense.
It does, actually. Oh, that's why they made him German, because Europe, but they never say it.
Yeah, they don't ever mention it in the dub, which fucking is stupid.
Why the fuck wouldn't they mention that?
Because the accent's supposed to speak for itself, I guess. Thanks for ripping all the subtlety out of the things that don't need explaining, and then not explaining the things that do need explaining. 4Kids. You do this every time.
4Kids, I hit my fucking head on a toilet and gave myself brain damage. I can't fucking think that fast. That's not even a lie.
Oh, God.
Don't get too drunk and try to pee in the morning and then pass out and smack your head on the toilet, kids. It hurts.
Jesus. I mean, I nearly passed out taking a shower once. It was dire. Like, I could have fucking cracked my head open.
Season 5, episode 11.
Hold on, oh yeah. One more thing about episode 194. In the sub, as they're having a back and forth at like near the start of the duel, they talk about the duel like it's a musical performance, and Kaiba just goes, "You done with this overture yet?" And I'm just like, this is disgusting. You're still playing Rise of the Valkyries, whatever the fuck the song is called, and like I'm so tired. Anyway, episode 195.
I wonder if anyone's made an edit of Ride of the Valkyries where it just goes into the Among Us song.
I might do that now. God damn it.
I mean that it just like, it sounds like it still is in the tune of Ride of the Valkyrie, but it's well, not to the tune. It's, what am I trying to say?
Like it's in the musical style of the
Ride of the Valkyries,
original
but
orchestral,
it is, yes.
but it's the Among Us notes.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that'd be really funny.
That would be funny.
It's such a hyper-specific thing.
You get that first note of Ride of the Valkyries, and then it goes immediately into Among Us.
Dun 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 dun.
And everyone listening just goes, no, what? No.
Everyone goes, this is wrong. I hate this.
Tchaikovsky starts rolling in his grave. Did Tchaikovsky write Ride of the Valkyries?
I forget. Hold on.
This bitch not even using her phone. The fuck? Yells at us for typing, and she fucking typing like a storm. That's crazy.
It gets onto me for fucking mouse clicks.
Because I'm making sure to space it out with when I speak. Wagner. Richard Wagner.
Wagner. Fuck him.
Wagner.
Smelly little man. This motherfucker really has a Griffin's feather duster. Can you believe that?
Yeah, that's nuts.
He's like showing his hand off, and I was just like, is that a fucking Griffin's feather duster?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
The fucking filler villain's just some of the most competent duelists, and it fucking sucks.
It's sometimes it's not even competent. It's just, here's some cards that make me competent, and then here are the other cards that are just, all right, well, here's my sword that removes all the dragons from play, and it makes my monster stronger, and my defense position monster can't be destroyed by battle, and I give my sword monster wings, and they can attack you directly, and my magic cards let me take cards from your hand and remove them from play, and
hey, that's modern Yu-Gi-Oh!
I know.
I have a note to say later about a card that just feels like it's a modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Boss monster because it's got all the can't be removed by spell or trap, forces monsters to duel bullshit. And I hated myself for writing it, but it's the truth and it needs to be said. I have maybe 6 notes for this episode total, and one of them is me being really mad because one of my favorite monsters from my childhood comes from filler! I fucking despise this shit, dude. Why did it have to be this duel, Kaiba? Why couldn't you whip out Chaos Emperor Dragon at any point before this?
I was surprised he pulled that. I was like, holy shit, really?
This is the origin of it.
Yeah, no, I looked at that and I was like, yo, fucking Chaos Emperor Dragon, let's go.
The card that broke the meta for a while.
I have one of the original prints of it that has a typo on it. It's one of my favorite physical cards that I own because of that. I love it so much.
Yeah.
That card in Demise play was really good. I like how scared Siegfried was, and then he just fucking It's also insane to me that for all the times Kaiba has used Card of Demise, he's never actually had to pay the cost of it because he always ends the duel before it pops, and I think that's really raw.
It's very smart.
Yes.
Really funny.
Also, Kaiba just staring right at Siegfried and going, "Don't blame me because you come from a family of failures." Went for his fucking lineage.
He did. And then he went for his fucking throat by bringing 5 dragons onto the field all at once.
Yeah.
4 of them being 3K beaters. Let's go.
Shibuya, I'd like to let you know one of the next decks I'm going to work on, because I don't think it requires a lot of URs.
Oh.
I have titled this deck Booster Shot.
Injection Fairy Lily?
It's a bad reaction to Simochi deck.
Hate that.
That's a wild name for it. I fucking love it. It's so good. Oh man. And I thought this guy over here was a good deck name. I take pride in my naming conventions for my dumb bullshit. Because I have spooky, scary skull servants. I have this Gaia over here. I have, and eventually, because I'm gonna make it, I have, I like Exodia, and I'm about to make it your problem.
Until a deck is, like, confidently complete and workable, I don't give it a proper name. Until then, it's just called whatever the archetype is with a work in progress moniker. But I have, like, 2 decks. Okay, let's see. I have, I have Exodia Obliterate, and then I have Baby Boom OTK, which is my Fluffle Frightfur deck.
Nice.
And I have another deck that I'm debating working on, but it's going to require a lot of URs, so I'm just like, fuck no.
That's fair.
Gold member. I love gold. I love Eldritch.
Gross.
That's... Ew.
I know.
I'd hoped better of you.
And eventually, when weather painters actually get the rest of their fucking support cards, I'm gonna make weather forecast.
Nice.
My favorite deck name is, I have a frog deck name to Get This Guy Off Me, Fox.
Nice. I hate Master Duel so much.
And also my prank kids deck, which is just named Pranked Ya.
Nice. Simple but
Yes,
effective. Sometimes that works.
Yeah, Shibuya, for reference, my gold member deck only needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more URs, but then it also needs everything else is a fucking SR.
Yeah, I get enough SRs out of polls that usually I can work around it. Like, I still have a lot of SR points I haven't spent, but sometimes it does get tight when I'm building a new deck. Like, I got lucky that Skull Servants are, like, dirt cheap if you do a poll from the pack they're in.
I have 132 SR points. It's fucking dog shit that every card costs 30 fucking points.
Yeah, it's a gotcha. That's how they get you.
Yeah.
I hate this game so fucking much. I'm literally about to just go to one of the other fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel simulators, because there's another one that has card rarities.
Why don't you just use Yu-Gi-Oh, bro?
Yeah, that is always an option.
Because that one doesn't have card rarities.
Fucking who cares about card rarities?
Sometimes you want to see the funny shiny foil.
I would like to have all of my virtual cards be gold rares.
I'd rather have one physically than a digital one.
I mean, fucking yeah.
You're basically going, I want to go play a different Yu-Gi-Oh! NFT. Fucking what do you mean?
I'm gonna need you to take that back right fucking now.
No, season 5, episode 12. Do you enjoy boating? How about listening to 3 friends tell stories and talk about their weeks? Then I've got just the podcast for you. Dip Ships, the legitimate boating podcast. Every week, Carl, Jordan, and PM get together and tell their favorite stories and recap what's been going on in their lives, and talking about boating too, I guess. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Podbean. And we'll see you on the Nautical Mile. I had nothing else for episode 11. I was just like, wow, Kaiba really did a bunch of cool shit.
Yeah, did they mention that Siegfried's dad's company was also a weapons manufacturer before they quit and went to the games industry in the dub?
They did, but I think that was in the next episode. I don't know if it was in this episode.
Okay, because they mentioned it in 195.
Actually, no, like, it might have been in this episode.
Oh yeah, because this is where the backstory is, where he's just like,
yeah,
Pegasus liked you better. I fucking hate you.
No, the Pegasus is dead, idiot. Who cares?
Yeah, other than that note, I got nothing. Episode 196! End it, please!
Sinister Secrets Part 1.
Yep. That secret sure was sinister, though.
This definitely was the episode where we found out the true final boss was Leon. This is why you don't trust children.
Or fairy tales.
Yeah, fairy tales are way too horny, when you really think about it.
It took me a moment to realize why I wrote "Shut your fucking mouth, you faker," and I remembered that Mokuba does indeed open his mouth.
He speaks, like,
yeah,
2 lines. Mm-hmm. I'm glad Kaiba was at least on model for most of this one, because he doesn't really move all that much, aside from lip flaps. It's good to see you back, buddy. I'm sorry you had a bad acid trip, but, like, it's over now. You're okay.
I love Kaiba. They're just like, Mr. Kaiba, should we get security to throw him out? And he's like, nah, let him watch the next duel.
I want to see him. I want to
see him miss out on what he could have had.
I want to see him get owned.
It's the funny that fucking got me. Like, what a prick.
What a fucking asshole. I love him. It's also Joey does the fucking I could have been a contender, and I fucking laugh every time he says it. I don't know why.
Rebecca needs to calm down.
She really does.
Child's down bad.
Yes. Listen, I was also down bad for Yugi when I was a child. I get it. I was 7 and I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! And I went, cute. Yeah. Hey, I was like 5 when I started watching Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, fuck. That's funny.
Yeah. Even now I look at him and I go, yeah, I get it. But also he's 16, so, no.
I love how
they had to... Oh, go ahead, sure.
I was just going to say, I love how this episode, they really do try to have Leon just somehow be intimidating and weird, but no, it just comes across as, I'm so mad. He's so mad.
I'm so fucking angry.
All I wanted was to duel against Yoki. Oh no, my accent is coming through.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for him to just start having an accent, and I was going to be like, oh, come on.
No, thank God they didn't do that. But when I did look up the whole, like, this is the guy who was in original Book of Mormon thing, it did tell me that his last name was Von Schroeder, and I went, oh no, is he going to put on an accent? And I was scared. And I'm glad they didn't go that route.
Also, just the random shot of Mai walking down the street, it's like, oh, come on.
Yeah, right? It's like, bitch, y'all could have fucking included her, but no, you gave us Vivian Wong.
Yeah, fuck Vivian Wong, but also I like that they have this. I like that they maintain the fact that Kaiba's ego is so overinflated that he's broadcasting all of his tournaments throughout the world needlessly. So Maya's walking past a fucking screen in the middle of Tokyo and then just sees the duel going and just like, ooh, neat.
It would have been better if it was Joey's duel that she saw, you know? Yeah. Just like cheering him on.
And then she laughs when Joey takes the fat L and just goes, keep on going, Joey. But then that would require her to speak and that would make me hurt again.
Pain.
This fucking Little Red Riding Hood bitch.
This, man, I never liked that story anyway.
It's fucked up, Tristan.
We cannot gloss over the best part of these episodes. The best part of this whole arc.
Yeah.
Summoning the fucking wolf and then it being attacked and killed and it screaming.
Yeah.
It's really good.
That scream knocked me on my fucking ass. It's so good.
Can we get a shout out for Mr. Obnoxious Celtic Guardian, who doesn't get nearly enough play for how funny he is?
I'm so obnoxious.
He pops up and he goes, yeah, I listened to the Smiths on vinyl.
Stop. Don't make me edit him to be purple. Stop.
I was just about to say fucking... He just starts reading off Alto's tweets. God damn it.
That's why I'm telling Carl to stop.
All of us choose to bully this child.
You guys ever played Flagon Bros on PS2? You guys hear about Plock?
Stop it. You stop that. Fucking see.
Obnoxious Celtic Guardian just turns to Yugi and goes, do you want to play Glover?
No. Obnoxious Celtic Guardian turns to Yugi and just goes, hey bro, can you give me a record player? I can't play all my vinyls.
Vinyls just have a warmth to the audio, you know?
It's very slowly this voice is turning into Mr. Dink from Duck.
Yuglith.
Record players, Douglas, very expensive.
Listen, Yuglith. I gotta get myself a
Did
record
you just
player.
say Euglith?
Euglith.
Listen, Yuglith. Yuglith Moto.
You broke my Smith vinyl?
We gotta move on.
I can't
It makes
wait
sense.
for the next...
He's purple.
Stop!
I can't wait for the next season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where we get our next U-named character and it's just gonna be Yuglith.
Stop.
I'm gonna make an OC. I'm gonna make a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! OC named Yuglith. And they're just
Stop, or this'll have to be the episode previous.
Sure,
What?
Sure, you said it wrong. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! OC.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I came up with a Yu-Gi-Oh! OC last night, and I need to
You disgust
nail
me.
down a design. Hey, shut the fuck up. He's gonna run a dumb gimmick deck and then flop
I did
his
too.
He's gonna fucking fail his way to the top of a tournament because everyone will either be disqualified, get sick, or just brick. And it's gonna be really funny. Like, I have this whole plan that I just came up with in the dead of night last night, and it's very funny. Alright, we need to talk about maybe the best accent that has ever been produced by a 4Kids production. We really need to talk about the best accent anyone has ever tried and failed to put on.
We're not there yet. There's so much of this episode, Shibuya.
No, there's not. That's where my note comes in for it.
Oh, well, I mean, I was like, well, Rebecca's saying that Joey lost his first duel. No, he didn't. He lost his second. Killing children. Fucking Siegfried slams him with your brother, or Siegfried freaks out when Kaiba slams him with your brother ain't shit and can't beat Yugi and your company sucks.
Yeah.
Why is their mother a female Arnold?
I don't know. It's not even their mom.
It's just a random maid.
4Kids implies it's a random maid.
I died when she fucking opened her mouth and it was just, Leon, you need to get to fucking school.
Get to the chopper, Leon.
Leon, don't bother your brother. He's very busy trying to do things.
Leon, don't bother your brother. You don't have an accent, so you're not part of this family. But I just want to be part of the family. No.
I just want to hang out with my cool brother. You are worthless and awful. You should go die.
Leon, you don't even have an accent. How can you be part of the accent family if you don't have an accent?
But my accent's American, Ma.
That's not an accent.
That's the standard.
That's just called being white.
Coming from the Germans. No. I mean, am I wrong?
This shithead brother's just going, if you want this family to care about you, do what I tell you.
It's wild. Also, I forgot to bring it up, but this episode, when I was watching it on Crunchyroll subbed, most episodes don't include this, but this one in particular had a weird slate at the beginning that just showed off, like, when it first aired, the episode name and number, the time. It's weird.
What the fuck? Did they just rip from the fucking DVD, put it on Crunchyroll?
Possibly. And then
That'd
sub
be
over it.
Fucking funny.
That'd be really funny. But, like, knowing that this shit came out in 2004 hurt me. 'Cause I think this aired in 2005 in America. I believe the final few episodes don't air officially in the West until 2006, which is insane to me.
I was about to say, but it says 08 at the end, and I forgot they do year first, don't they?
They do year, month, day, I believe.
Year, month, and then day, yeah. So I was like, wait, 08, wasn't GX going in 08? What the fuck?
It was, I believe.
With their incorrect date formats, freaks. I don't like this duel.
Leon got really lucky that his hyperfixation deck ended up being competent.
Yes.
That's all I'm gonna fucking say. Because, like, I have a hyperfixation, and that deck is wildly inconsistent. You have a hyperfixation, and you fucking win your way to the top while also cheating a little bit.
Yes,
Fuck
same.
off, kid.
Fun fact, the Golden Castle of Stromberg is actually a meta card in fucking Duel Links.
I believe it.
Probably. That doesn't surprise me at all.
Because Duel Links has a much smaller card pool, losing half your deck can be debilitating to anything.
Oh, does it actually? I didn't actually know that, like, what it did.
Does it have the actual effects?
Yeah, your opponent has to pay the upkeep cost. I think the requirement is that you have to have a fairy tale monster on the field.
Oh, that's funny. Bro, what if I started running Golden Castle of Stromberg and you did
I would
Master Duel?
disown you.
Yeah, I'm
Golden
not going
Castle
to,
of Stromberg. Once per turn during your standby phase, you must banish 10 cards from the top of your deck face down, not optional, or this card is destroyed. During your main phase, you can special summon one monster from your deck that specifically lists the card Golden Castle of Stromberg in its text. You cannot normal summon or set the turn you activate this effect, even if the card leaves the field. You can only use this effect once per turn. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, destroy the attacking monster, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the attack that monster had on the field. So it doesn't have the exact effect, but it has a similar effect.
Well, yeah, because the exact effect is fucking OP. That's a good way to condense it and make it work in the actual format.
The quote-unquote exact effect wasn't really the exact effect. It was the one that fucking Siegfried just slapped a bunch of shit onto. Yeah. Just went, oh, by the way, I made this cause the most powerful thing in the world that no one could beat. I'm a genius. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's these last 3 episodes, all right.
That's every fucking filler Yu-Gi-Oh! Villain's thing. It's just, I'm a genius. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Yes. They just keep calling him Leon in the dub, right? Like, they don't...
Yes.
Hey, the kid's name is Leonhart. His full name is Leonhart.
That's funny.
No wonder he was probably bullied in school.
Squall?
He likes fairy tales. His name's Leonhart. His mother's accent is Arnold Schwarzenegger's. Yeah, that's a recipe for a really fucked up childhood.
This child grows up to be the protagonist of fucking Final Fantasy 9.
Goddamn.
Or 8. Which one was it that had Leon in it?
8 is Leon.
Which one is 9? Is 9 Monkey Boy?
9 is Zidane, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Zidane tribal, because they couldn't really be subtle with last names in 9. Thank you to Cydia for teaching me last names of Final Fantasy Protex.
Fucking tribal.
Yeah. It's wild.
That sucks, because then no matter what tattoo he gets, everyone's gonna call it a tribal tattoo.
Yo! Anyone who gets a Zidane tattoo is getting a tribal tat.
No.
Hold on. Let me, what else do I have? Oh yeah, when Leon summons the archer, the fucking woodland hunter, whatever the fuck his name is, and he kills Chimera, there's literally an arrow that goes through Chimera's snout as it screams and then dies. Sometimes Sub Yu-Gi-Oh! Is very raw. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. I'm sorry. It's probably because I'm still talking about this episode, but like I was worried that my internet had died.
No, not yet.
Don't fucking.
Season 5, episode 13.
Leon also watched Battle City and Duelist Kingdom on TV as a really young kid, which is why he likes Yugi so much. That's all I have to say. I think that was very cute, and I'm mad they cut it. Episode 197. End it, please.
No, there's one more after this one.
No.
I love fucking the old men fucking standing up on the side, just like, this little boy respects his cards. Meanwhile, he's destroying all of his own monsters. Just like, fuck this one and that one.
Yeah.
He truly does care about his cards and his monsters, fucking tearing them in half.
I was about to say, as he rips one in half.
I win this duel now. No, you don't.
I activate the card. What would be a good name for like a Shrek card where he tears one in half to use an effect? I'm trying to think.
Layers upon layers.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Why? I want there to be a Yu-Gi-Oh card whose effect is, in order to use this effect, you must tear apart cards from your deck. You must rip them in half.
Magic actually has a few joke cards like that.
That's disgusting.
That's so funny.
That makes my skin crawl.
They are not in the main format. They are specifically in a joke format.
Good.
That's good.
I'd imagine so.
Yeah. It would be really funny if you had a deck entirely comprised of like 1-cent cards, like the monsters that haven't been thought about since 2003 when they came out. And then you had a couple of field spells or continuous spells that were just like, in order to activate this card's effect, you must rip one card in half once per turn. If you rip up a second or third card, you can activate the following effects. And it's just some bullshit.
Yeah, here we go. There are some joke cards in Magic the Gathering, such as Urza's Contact Lenses. Comes into play tapped, does not untap during the untap phase. All players play with their hands face up. Clap your hands twice, tap or untap Urza's Contact Lenses.
That's amazing.
There's a card called Rules Lawyer, which is state-based actions don't apply to you or other permanents you control. You don't lose the game due to having 0 or less life or drawing from an empty library. Your creatures aren't destroyed due to damage or death touch. You aren't put into the graveyard. Basically, it's the big fuck the rules card.
That's funny.
Rare Be Gone. Each player sacrifices all rare permanents, then reveals his or her hand and discards all rare cards.
Yo, I got fucking Papa's points. I'm getting pizza today, boys.
Yo, nice.
Not good pizza, but you know, pizza.
If you get the cheese sticks, then it'll be tolerable and kind of worth it.
Oh, I love their cheese sticks.
Yeah, that's the only reason I ever order from Papa John's when I do on occasion.
I order their wings and I go, these suck, and I eat them anyway. I don't know why I like them. They're garbage.
Was it? I think it was Papa John's. Like the last time I ordered from them, I got some of their chicken, and their chicken wasn't bad.
It's not the worst I've had.
Yeah.
By a long shot, but it's also not like great.
I mean, if you want to fill up with like with something a little more substantial, and you want like meat with your pizza, but want to keep your pizza to something simple like pepperoni.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, they have a really good barbecue sauce.
Fair.
I watched Leon get destroyed by a Mirror Force, and I wrote down, I got hit with a Mirror Force last night for the first time in years.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, fucking, it was the Eldritch deck. That's what it was. I was like, all right, I'm going to attack you now because you have no fucking Eldritch on the field. Motherfucker dropped a Mirror Force. I was like, are you for real right now?
Man. Yeah.
Fucking Mirror Force.
I was doing a duel with my Skull Servant Shadal combo, and one of my Shit All Monsters effects is when this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can blow up a spell trap on the field. I was fighting an Eldritch player, he dropped a Mirror Force and I killed it. It was really funny.
That's fucking
funny as
great.
hell. I hate Rebecca just
You know what? It's the fucking not Yu-Gi-Oh, but you know what's fucking terrifying?
Oh.
We are fucking 3 days away from potentially the best Pokemon game in a long time. Based on what people on Twitter have been saying.
We're recording this on the 25th because things interrupted us being able to record on our Saturday normally. But Legends Arceus comes out the night before this episode will come out. So by the time this episode's out, people will have been playing Arceus. I hope it's good. There's one Super Shibuya Core thing that made me cry when I saw the leak about it, and I've tried to avoid every leak outside of that one thing. Let's go.
I'm very excited, and I'm planning to do a day one stream like as soon as possible. I don't know if I'm gonna do it at midnight and then go from there, or if I'm just gonna wake up, go pick it up at fucking GameStop, and then do it.
That's entirely
Shibuya, there's one thing about Legends Arceus that I really want to say so badly because it's really funny.
Maybe once we're done recording. Maybe. Because I have seen a few screenshots that are like not super spoilery, but that are insanely funny.
It is mainly just the name of a specific Pokemon.
Okay. Yeah. Say it after we're done because I don't want to have to censor it off of recording.
Beep, 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 beep.
I mean, I don't know if you'd have to censor it. The game would be out by then.
Yeah, but it might be later game. It might not show up until like 5 hours in, and then people would get mad.
That's fair.
I can still hear his voice. What the fuck is a pendulum?
I hate every time Rebecca just shouts schmoopy. Like, stop saying this. It's not a word. Stop this.
Okay, but think about it. Every time Rebecca says the word schmoopy in Yugi's general direction, Tea's urge to kill rises, and she molds, and she copes, and she seeds, and I think that's beautiful.
It's very funny.
I need more female friends.
Stop. She hasn't said it. Don't break the streak. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I need one less female friend. Points a gun at Rebecca.
Hey, if this bitch says I need more female friends at any point during Capsule Monsters, I'm gonna fucking scream, tear my hair out, run through the streets, and then kill her myself.
Look, the joke peaked when they slammed her into a wall and she shouted it unprompted.
Yeah. No, you're right, and you should say it.
It's great. I love Leon just like having a hard on for Dark Magician Girl because like same, a man of taste, I see.
I can't wait for us to fucking get out of these episodes and immediately into what's coming next. It's gonna be so fucking awful.
Yeah, it sucks. It's bad. It's dire. I hate it. I'm so scared.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Don't worry, this is gonna be my least favorite arc until the next one happens.
That's fair. Let's fucking get it.
Waking the Dragons is still the best.
My notes don't start till Wadapon shows up, baby. Let's fucking go, little funny man.
Everyone give it up for Wadapon.
Wadapon.
Funky little man.
Wadapon is so good. I love Wadapon so much.
Bunch of funny little scrimblos.
I also wrote out, oh yeah, they cut out the part of Dark Magician Girl's summon animation where her boobs jiggle, huh? And no, it's just choppy like that. It's fucking weird and funny.
That's funny.
I have TTT.
Oh yeah, fucking Rebecca's best line. That's no princess, that's a monster in heels. Yeah, Rebecca, it sure is.
It's real funny.
That's what my intro quote was gonna be. It was gonna be that one. 'Cause it's so fucking funny.
I like that whenever Cinderella shows up, that the fairy godmother, who I'm used to, like, as Disney fairy godmother, is just a fucking old lady on a broomstick who's like, I'm gonna make your life not shit.
She's just a fucking cackling witch. It's so good.
It's really fucking good.
She's just fucking going around this bitch like,
Chaotic good be like,
you want some fucking glass shoes? Listen, your choice is a glass or cement. Choose wisely.
Fuck.
I've killed for less. Whoa, fairy godmother, what the fuck?
You're not the first one I've killed, and you won't be the last. What the fuck? Bro, you alright?
I
Let me see you pop a titty, baby girl.
Hey, shut the fuck up. Hey, shut the fuck up. The back-to-back 180 in my notes is really funny, because you can tell when Leon's just like, Cinderella can attack your life points directly, because my notes just go, hell yeah, I fucking love it when she throws her shoes, let's go, girl! And then my next note is, oh god, someone got horny for Dark Magician Girl's feet.
Gross.
Somebody watched those 2 seconds on loop in the early 2000s to jerk it, and I hate myself for realizing this.
Oh yeah, abso-fucking-lutely.
Absolutely hate that. Thank you.
You know it's the truth. You're welcome. I didn't speak it into existence. I just reminded you of what you already knew.
Awful.
So, I think it's time for a really good meme recreation. Let me just back the fuck up here. No! Little German boy! Don't go to the Duel Castle!
Oh
My God! This is a castle full of cheating!
Cheat smoking!
Oh, mein Gott! This is ein Castle full... I can't. I do that accent and I can't. I'm just gonna say dual smoking because I didn't have anything funnier, but fucking, if you've got suggestions, I'll fucking do them.
Oh mein Gott! This is one castle full of petrol bullshit!
Oh mein Gott! This is ein castle full of filler smoking!
Yep.
I find it so funny that Siegfried spends so much time just going, oh no, I didn't cheat. You're accusing me of things I didn't do. And then as soon as the castle comes out, he just drops that pretense faster than fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Dropped Tristan being, like, competent. It's hilarious.
I actually really like the fact that this duel goes from, I'm mad, to, wait, I didn't want to cheat. What the fuck? You made me cheat?
Wait.
I do like that because it shows that Leon was, like, his intentions were never evil. It was mostly just like, yeah, my family has never really shown me any affection and I want it.
Also, I love Leon basically doing exactly what I was about to fucking say. Just like, the moment that they revealed, yeah, no, the fucking Golden Castle is a goddamn, like, cheating card. I was like, okay, well, just surrender. Stop the fucking duel right now. No, you can't do that.
No.
But Leon was fully about to.
You see, there has to be a winner, otherwise the tournament is a wash. I win. Shut the fucking...
Yeah, I know.
I mean, Siegfried, we could always just, call this duel a draw and then do another duel.
Yeah.
It's
literally,
not like we don't have the airtime.
Literally just restart it.
Not like we can't just go, all right, we're going to end the duel. We're going to remove that card from your deck, restart the duel.
And then I'm going to send Siegfried to the hospital. And he goes, what? And then Kaiba punches him in the fucking face.
I hate.
Yeah, I also wrote that he should surrender and just be like, if you stop the duel, you can let Kaiba go, make a counter hack for the castle, come back, take the castle out of your deck, and then do it. And then they just go that route and go like, no, you cannot do that.
Just fucking... You hacked the systems. No, the system is faulty. Card is illegal because it could be played. No tricks here. You totally hacked the systems, bro. All right, you got me, but it's too late now. Nothing can be done about this, clearly. Fucking...
Yeah. Fucking hate him. There's a point, and I was so checked out that I forget if it was in the dub at all, but there's a point where Yugi gets so fucking pissed and goes and turns to Siegfried and says, you are a disgrace. You are tarnishing our dueling spirits, and everybody who dueled in this tournament has basically lost for nothing because of you, you sack of shit. Not in those exact words, but then it cuts to, like, everybody who was in the tournament previously just being in the castle hanging out, just not on that balcony. Did that happen? Or was that a sub-only thing?
I don't remember.
Because I remember they showed Richard Goat, and that was the point where I paid more attention.
Let's see. Kaiba runs off to go help out his android women. I refuse to accept that those are all just a bunch of identical-looking women who also happen to be in his IT squad.
They have a dress code and wigs. It's fine.
The idea of Kaiba being like, all right, here's your uniform. I have to wear a wig? Yes. Why?
Kaiba just goes, you get full health benefits, insurance,
oh shit,
paid vacation.
Fuck it.
Exactly.
I just want you both to know that I was sitting here clicking checkout on this fucking menu, just like, why isn't it checking me out, before realizing that I didn't select a card to pay. Oh yeah, that would do it.
That would do it. That's funny.
I want Siegfried to fall off the side of this fucking building and impale himself on a fence.
I want someone to punch him off the side of a building so that he then gets impaled on a fence.
Yes.
I need him gone. I need him out. I need this to be over. And I hate that Golden Castle of Stromberg feels just like an Exceeds or Link boss monster, where it's like, this card can't be destroyed by card effects. This card can't be destroyed by card activation. Your monster's got a duel every turn, and then your opponent pays half their deck to keep it on the field because fuck you.
And it's like, I don't know how to break this to you, Ziggy, but you hacked the whole system. It doesn't matter if you say it's faulty, especially if they know you've tampered with their system multiple times. Leon's disqualified. The card is forbidden, should not be able to be played. There's no getting around this. It doesn't matter what you say. The rules are the rules. You're dumb as hell. This sucks.
His entire gambit is that Kaiba's going to value the publicity because of the stock plummet of the Orichalcos arc more than he's going to value the integrity of the fucking duel. And he is correct. And the fact that he's correct is so fucking stupid.
This is a note I have for the next episode, but it counts for this episode also. Mm-hmm. There's one absolutely massive and funny flaw with his plan, and it's that the whole thing is being televised. So everyone will go, oh, he played a card that shouldn't be played and hacked it, so it's a cheating card.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, everyone but love Schroeder Corp now. And then he sees his stocks plummet.
He also admitted this on live TV, and then took the gamble that people would be too stupid and just be like, no, we want funny duel.
And it's like, bro, everyone in the world is fucking watching this. They know that you fucking cheated this. They're gonna not want to support your company because you cheated to win this fucking thing. You just hurt your own reputation. You hurt your family's reputation. You did nothing but ruin yourself with this stupid fucking play. You didn't even end up ruining Kaiba. You're so fucking dumb.
If anything, the only person who made Schroeder Corp look better was Leon, and even then, it's not really because he was trying to. It's because he was just genuinely a fucking good dude. Anyway, are we good to move on? To the end of this bullshit?
Yes. Let's reach the end. The end of Yu-Gi-Oh! This is the final episode.
If this was the final episode of Yu-Gi-Oh!, I would just walk out into the street and lie down in traffic. No. It can't end like this.
We finally resolved the main plot. Kaiba's fucking familial bullshit. That's what Yu-Gi-Oh! is all about. Not just Yu-Gi Boy.
Yeah, then why isn't Kaiba top billing in the fucking name of the show? Episode 198. I'm so fucking tired.
I love the idea of Schroeder just going, oh yes, so Yu-Gi Boy will be unable to do it. Like, just calling Yu-Gi Boy, and Kaiba immediately turning around and going, I knew you were Pegasus all along. God damn it.
No, and then he turns to Kaiba and goes, oh no, Herr Kaiba. I'm a Pegasus Kinney.
That's even worse.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Finally. Mabs a billion Bebesis. I'm going to show you both my notes for this episode.
Okay.
Because I need you to understand.
Okay. Very excited and also afraid.
This is the most notes I've written for an episode. You'll see why.
Let's go!
You'll see why.
I'm putting them on screen.
That's a lot of fuck you.
I started writing out the second note. I was just like, I was either gonna Zeke, shut your fucking cunt. I was so mad. He just started speaking. I was like enraged.
Fucking silence.
I love how Siegfried's entire plan heavily relies on the idea that Kaiba Corp, the biggest company in the world right now, wouldn't have everything backed up on multiple servers across the world.
Yep.
Yeah, the sub literally addresses this by going, no, after you hacked us the very first time in our duel arena, I backed up all of our servers. Fuck you! It's the funniest shit. Like, literally, if he hadn't done the initial hack, it'd be fine.
Siegfried taught Kaiba a very important IT lesson. Always back up your shit if you don't want to lose it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Kaiba just looks over like, joke's on you. I put all of Kaiba Corp's files on a Google Drive. Wait.
I pay out the ass for it, but...
An unsecured Google Drive? No.
It's a Kaiba Corp Google Drive. Exclusive. I pay for
What's your
it.
password, Blue Eyes White Dragon?
Hey,
No.
do you...
Shit.
Hey, do you guys think... Now hear me out here. Do you think they have a form of Google in their universe? Because they have to. And do you think it was made by Kaiba and it's called Google?
No. It
Or is it Dualgle?
Dual Goal is really funny.
It was either made by Gozaburo and it's just still called Google, or it was made by Pegasus and it's called Poogle.
No, Toongle. If it's made by Pegasus, it's Toongle.
Steve Jobs exists in this universe and created Google. He made Google, right? Who made Google? Was that Bill Gates?
That or it's completely unrelated to
Hold on.
Yugi, but somehow it's still called Yugle.
Who made Google?
Larry Page and Sergey Brin.
Who?
Two dudes whose names you don't know as a household name, but like, yeah, they were just two dudes who were going to Stanford and just made Google.
Larry Page looks like oh no, never mind, he doesn't. I was gonna say he looks like that guy with the gray hair that won a season of American Idol.
Oh yeah, fucking Taylor Hicks, I think.
Yes. I love Taylor Hicks.
Taylor Hicks was great.
I hope he didn't turn out to be a scumbag.
I hope so too, now that you're bringing it up.
Gotta say that about everyone nowadays, unfortunately.
Yeah, sadly. Oh, right. It's very funny that Yugi was pulling out the fucking what are they even called? The face cards?
Yes.
Okay. So Yugi was just pulling out the face cards and doing this whole combo to get a fusion monster out. And it was very cool, and I was like, oh shit, is Arcana Knight Joker coming out? Like, was that a card that they retroactively didn't make until, like, a couple years ago? And then no, it's just called Royal Straight Slasher, and it's so mid.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny.
Wasn't great.
But, meh.
It's alright, because then he's like, I can't pay the cost of your card.
Yeah.
I only have one card in my deck. Hey.
Oh,
It would have been funny if at that point Siegfried jumped down, tore Yugi's card in half, and threw the half card in the grave.
No, we win! I always win!
And then Yugi just looks at the card and starts weeping openly while Kaiba just goes, cope, seethe, mauled.
Diffusion wave motion destroyed monsters. Yugi win.
I love diffusion wave motion. Mostly because of Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie, but fucking funny diffusion wave go burr.
After it all ended and Siegfried comes down like, it will take Kaiba Corp millions. I paused and I was just like, I'm very excited for Kaiba to walk out and just be like, I backed everything up, you fucking stooge. Do you not know how files work? We have backups upon backups upon backups. That's how you run a company, you fucking idiot. That's how data works.
Let's fucking go.
And he did indeed do exactly that.
It's so good.
We backed up everything. It's all already back. You didn't do shit. You suck.
I fucking love that my reaction was literally just as soon as as soon as the golden castle was gone, I just wrote, gonna be real with you, I'm really checked out of this duel now that the castle's gone. And then my immediate next note is just all caps, Siegfried, shut the fuck up! It's very powerful of me. I'm glad that I did this. Also, there's a point near the start of the episode where once the golden castle is hacking into the data and it's showing that, it shows people from all around the world just having duels for fun, like in parks and shit, and there's a kid with a beaver warrior, and the beaver warrior starts glitching out, and I went, no, not his Louise! Leave him out of this!
Poor Louise.
Miss you, Louise. Miss you every day.
Please come back to us, Louise.
If Louise doesn't come back for this next fucking set of episodes we're watching, I'm gonna fucking scream. This is the perfect time to bring him back.
I'm glad that they decided to remember that Serenity exists at the end of this when Duke's just like, I have a date with Serenity.
Yeah. That's Duke lying to you, because in the sub he's just like, I want to go see Serenity, so I'll be back. And then they all scream at him. He doesn't actually have a date. It's just like he wants to.
Well, I'm sure he didn't actually have a date in the dub. He was just making like a.
Yeah, he's a fucking loser.
Yeah,
I love Duke Devlin. He's a fucking loser.
Rebecca once again shouting schmoopy, and it's fine because you know what? Bye, Rebecca. You stop existing after this episode. It's like you never existed at all.
Yep. I do enjoy that my last note of all this was just schmoopy. And that's where my notes end.
She gets on the plane. They are all waving to the plane goodbye. She's waving from the window, and it all just evaporates into dust. Just completely gone. And they just go, what were we doing at the airport? What were we doing, guys? We just hang out here now?
Hey, if they start Capsule Monsters and insert it here by just having them go back to the museum with the god cards and go like, all right, one more time, Yugi, let's do this. And then they just end up in front of like the wrong ancient Egyptian tablet and get transported to Duel Monsters World, I will scream.
It'd be funny.
I would hate that so much.
They've been trying to get to this tablet for so long.
It's been in real time, as far as episodes airing, like over a year at this point.
Man.
All right, gang, what was our least favorite card play? I think we're all going to say the same thing, and I think we're all going to be correct.
How fucking dare you say that Virtual World Arc is worse than this?
Yeah. This is much more abrupt of an ending, and I like that it just ends faster. VR2's almost a fucking season unto itself, motherfucker.
The only bad part about VR2 was Noah. And even then, he kills himself in the end, so it worked out. Also, Penguin Guy. He's funny.
Crump is funny, but Crump cannot carry VR2 on his back. Crump is not strong enough for that. He's a fucking middle-aged white man.
Middle-aged? He's at end of life. That motherfucker's crumbling.
Crumpling?
Oh!
Anyway, least favorite card. On 3,
Castle.
I was gonna say on 3 we can all say Castle, but then fucking, okay, Castle. We're all allowed to say Castle because it's objectively the correct answer.
I like Castle of Stromberg, so I'm not going to say that.
Fair enough.
I guess my least favorite card would be... Damn, this is difficult.
Hey, the wolf.
Red Riding Hood. Fuck them kids.
There you go.
She's
Fuck
cute.
them kids.
She's
Fuck them
fucking
kids.
funny. She has a dead-eyed stare, and that was me watching the episode, so I relate to her.
I always hated that story.
You could have said the card that lets Siegfried just fucking play an Uno skip card. That was on the table.
My least favorite play was the entire arc, but also Zeke's entire plan.
Fair.
All of it. Everything.
His play of forgetting that data backups are a thing that exist.
Bad, nightmare, bad, terrible, bad.
My least favorite
bad,
play.
Terrible.
My
nightmare.
least favorite play is when this child played a card that literally does not exist in the format, and this was pointed out to Kaiba, and Kaiba just said, "No, let it rock."
My least favorite play was that fucking card loop lock thing that Siegfried always does, where you draw and he just predicts it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. His 3 goddess bullshit.
Yeah, it sucks shit also.
Favorite card play.
Chaos Emperor Dragon.
Chaos Emperor Dragon.
Chaos Emperor Dragon. Good. I'm glad
There
we
you
all
go.
have good taste here. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. I love G, baby.
Fucking king. One day I want to run a fucking chaos deck because I already pulled Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning.
My favorite play is Kaiba.
Which part?
Yes.
The duel or the data backups and laughing in Siegfried's face?
Yes, all of it. Kaiba.
Okay, cool.
My favorite play is a tie between that Kino shit that Yugi pulled with the Dark Magician combo at the very end.
Fair.
And Siegfried putting a cock ring on the XYZ Dragon Cannon.
Of course. My favorite play is Kaiba banishing all his blue eyes, confusing the fuck out of Siegfried, and then just going, "I'm sending you to hell, white boy," and then putting 5 beaters on the field and killing this man.
That was really
So
fucking
good.
strong.
So good. Kaiba's powerful.
Kaiba, when he's at his peak, he is, like, one of the best rivals in fiction. I will not take this back.
You shouldn't.
Alright. Next episodes. I regret to inform you that the sub was so smart that they did not include these or ever sub them, ever, to my knowledge. This is exclusively a 4Kids arc that they commissioned. So, next episode is only dub episodes, and we're watching episodes 15 through 20.
Is it only 5 episodes?
It's time for the special episode, baby. Y'all hit that Patreon goal, and now it's finally paying off. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters.
We also get the origins of Joseph.
Joseph.
The fucking icon, the legend, the myth.
Joseph.
Baby Dragon will appear. Baby Dragon will
Joseph.
return in Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters.
Joseph, I shall take a new form, effective immediately.
I am prepared for these episodes to be incredibly mid. And I'm fine with it.
I'm prepared for them to be fucking horrendous, but I'm prepared for us to have fun making fun of it. I think that's where the joy will lie.
It's gonna be great.
I'm also going to just drop this here. Next episode, we will be returning to having 4 hosts. Who the 4th is? You'll just have to wait and see.
Is that the hint? Is it Monokuma? Did we get Monokuma? I like the part where the kids died. Me too, Monokuma. Me too.
Stop! Oh my god.
Fuck them kids.
Hey, Monoyuma, the protagonist of Yu-Gi-Oh! I need to give him the hair now. Oh no. Why did I give myself work? I was gonna end it on us teasing a 4th co-host, and then I just fucking ruined it by being smart.
I don't care who you are. That's funny.
Alright. We'll see you next time, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Sorry I got in your eye.
What?
What?
Thank you for listening to the Millennium Microphone. This podcast has been a lot of fun to work on, so if you like what you hear, make sure to follow everyone's social media in the description below. We also have a Patreon where you can help support us directly and fund us watching future seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like GX, 5Ds, and beyond. That is at patreon.com/MillenniumMic. That is 2 L's, 2 N's, MIC. It's been a wild year of watching Yu-Gi-Oh! And we never would have made it this far without you, so thank you all for your support. Here's to plenty more duel monsters, and we will see you next duel.